Hey guys.
Hi YouTube.
Welcome back to Netflix Club. Hi, my name is Jet.
I'm Hannah.
And today we'll be talking about Powerpuff Girls Episode 2.
Last time we had said that you would need to watch episodes 2, 3, and 4. Then we would pick up with 5, but we didn't get to watch them ourselves, so we're just going to pick up with 2.
Yep, which is what we did. So let's take turns saying what we thought about it and giving a quick summary of the episodes we watched.
I'll start us off. I thought it was good. There's too many episodes in each episode. The first one was about cockroaches taking over the town. I think cockroaches are gross, bugs in general, but the Powerpuff Girls handled it pretty well. And apparently, jail is a mason jar. And the second mini episode was about, oh my gosh, we just watched it.
The second one was about these 3 criminals who disguised themselves as the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, they were about imposter Powerpuff Girls, and in the end, the Powerpuff Girls end up in a place you don't want to be. I won't reveal that to you because you have to watch it, but it's a good episode. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked the cockroach one, I think, better than this one. The second part I liked because there was a famous Cartoon Network character who makes a cameo appearance. And the first part has a really good twist ending.
It was a really good episode. Maybe we'll catch up with 3 and 4 till next week, and then we can pick up with 5 as planned.
Maybe, but I guess you guys will just have to stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, if you've already watched them, don't go ahead. Just wait for us to talk about 5.
So you guys stay tuned.
Till next time.
Okay, so I know where I messed up before. You don't cut the grape completely in half. You have to.
You do?
You cut it down, but then you leave like the last bit of skin to keep it flat together, because that skin is gonna like ignite, and it's gonna be a part of what makes the plasma ball a plasma ball. So Kevin has gracefully provided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think like 9 or 10 grapes in here. So we're going to have plenty of chances to do the experiment. And Jeffrey has gracefully provided a plate, a cup, and a knife. The cup is going to, of course, house the grape so that when it makes the plasma ball, it doesn't like destroy the microwave. And then the knife, of course, is to cut the grape. And then the plate is so that when it becomes plasma, it doesn't like hit the bottom of the microwave. So this is all like for protection and shielding, and then this is just for cutting the grape. So when I cut the grape, I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to stop at like a certain point. Then it's going to wedge kind of like a book, and then I'm going to place that on the plate and under the glass. We're going to set it in the microwave. They said to do it for about like 30 seconds or so. I think we should do like 30 to 45, all depending. And then we're going to have to do the control and the experiment at the same, not at the same time, but for the same exact amount of time. Also, I want to do the one where I try to increase it by focusing on it, like the biophoton one, first. And then wait 10 minutes after that, and then do the control second. And then we'll that way I don't have to.
Does the control go first regardless?
No, the control doesn't have to go first. Like, the control just has to be where I don't focus on it, and then the experiment just has to be where like I do focus on it. So yeah, as long as I don't focus on both, or as long as I focus on at least one of them but not both of them, then I'm still doing it right. And the reason why we're going to wait 10 minutes in between is because I don't want radiation from the first experiment to interfere with the second experiment. So yeah.
It sounds legit.
Okay, cool. Kevin, what do you think while you're eating pizza?
What do I think about the experiment?
Yeah, do you think it's like a bunch of like bullshit? Do you think it's gonna work?
Very plausible.
You think
very possible. I mean, from what I've learned throughout the years, it's possible that people can like interact with things to increase the effect of certain certain aspects of stuff, I guess. But as far as like, will your interactions with it cause a bigger plasma thingy, whatever? I think it's very likely it could happen. But you never know until you try it, so we'll have to see.
Not bad. I'm somewhat skeptical. No, I mean like legitimately.
I wasn't skeptical. I
Yeah.
said it's possible. But
Yeah, I mean you still like kept skepticism there. But I just wanted to say, like, I'm not walking into it like, oh my goodness, like this is going to work 100% kind of thing. Because I'm going off that the Journal of Parapsychology paper that talks about being able to manipulate biophotons. And then there's that other entry with the cucumbers that also talks about people. And I already did the cucumber one. And that one talks about manipulating biophotons.
And that one worked, correct?
Yeah, the cucumber one worked.
Yeah, you did get it on camera.
I did get it on camera.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch it still.
Yeah, you still haven't watched the cucumber one. So the cucumber one worked, and then the biophoton one for Journal of Parapsychology, that one I can't test. I don't have. Well, I did test. I tested it through the cucumber one. So both of those are like yeah, you can manipulate biophotons to interact with things. But plasma specifically, the only reason why I think it can work is a journal, like a peer-reviewed journal article that I read about plasmas that self-organized, in which they could reproduce, communicate with one another, had memory, and could like move around. So the plasmas essentially adapted into self-organizing organisms, and the way they communicated with each other was, guess how, Kevin?
What?
Biophotons.
Oh.
Yeah, so
No.
I'm thinking that if plasmas can communicate with each other through biophotons based on that paper, which I'm about to give you what the name of that paper is. I'm not just going to say it and be like, oh, well, I guess you just have to find it. But based on that
That'd be a dick move.
that would be a dick move. So based on that paper, I believe that it could be possible. This is not me going all in and being like, yeah, this is going to work. This could be possible that I could influence the plasma. It could also be possible that plasmas could just influence each other. Maybe biophotons for a plasma. Maybe biophotons isn't even like the right word to give it. Because when I read the paper, it was weird that they were calling it biophotons, considering that they're not like a biological organism. It was just ionized argon gas into the form of a plasma.
I mean, technically grapes are biological. Is that what it said?
No, Kevin keeps relating plasma to grapes.
Oh.
Plasma and grapes aren't the same thing.
Of course they're not.
But the self-organizing plasmas, they were acting as if they were life forms, but that's artificial life, and barely that. So it's not the same. Okay, here we go. So now I just got to pull up the paper. I think this is it.
The paper for...
The paper that shows that biophotons and plasmas work together. The physical basis of biophoton emission and intercellular communication. And it's in the Romania Reports in Physics, Volume 60, Number 3. So yeah, if you want to look up that study, you can. We're about to do this test because I believe Kevin just finished eating his pizza. So are you ready, Kevin?
Advertising. Product placement.
Product placement for who? Okay, it doesn't even say Sandel's on the box.
Does it not? It says it right there.
It just says pizza.
It says it right there.
Oh, on like the paper that they can't see. Anyways, you guys stay tuned for more content. Oh, and also Kevin, can you film for me while I like do the focusing thing?
Sure, I'll consider it.
Okay, cool. You guys stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, thank goodness for this beanbag. Okay, so let's see. Everything's set up in here. This is going to be the actual experiment, not the control. Kevin, are you ready to witness?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put it on cook and watch, so the timer's going to go in reverse as it cooks, and we just stop it at like whatever time is appropriate. Okay, so as soon as the plasma goes up, I'm going to let it run for a little bit with like its energy, and then I'm going to add energy. That's the goal. Okay, so you guys ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Doing my chakra signs, you know?
So it's going to plasma surge up, and then once it like makes the ball, I'm going to add energy to it. Hold on. What we just saw is that it sparked up. Now it's creating a smoke cloud, and then that smoke cloud is going to get hit with ions, and then the ionized radiation is going to make it spark up. as a plasma ball. It's like continually trying to like strike a match kind of thing.
Maybe you pick a die grape. Why are there no tungstings on
Abort.
What?
It's not sparking. Okay. You guys stay tuned for more content. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. I wonder if the cup is providing too much interference. We can't work without the cup, though. It's not like that's an option.
Or can you?
No. That's risking destroying the microwave.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. "35 seconds. Start." Okay, we got a smoke cloud. We just needed to ionize. Huh. So I smushed it a little bit this time.
Did you ever break through?
No. But I did find that it didn't generate as much smoke this time. At least it doesn't appear to it.
Wait, so did you try adding your influence to it or not?
Well, you gotta wait for a plasma to develop. The test is to see if I can increase the intensity of plasma, but no plasma, no test.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just fell in the water.
So yeah. Another failure to actually make the plasma.
Have you ever successfully made the plasma, or?
Well, when Jeffrey
Yeah,
did
he's
it,
probably like a pro or something.
I tried to influence it then, and it looked like there was an effect. But the only thing about the Jeffrey thing is I didn't film a control. I have no thing to compare it to. Let me show you the Jeffrey footage and see what you think. And you guys, stay tuned for more content. Kevin just watched the old Kevin just watched the old footage from back when Jeffrey did the plasma, and then you get to watch the video as like the plasma goes off successfully, and then I put my hand up when I start like focusing my intention on it, and then Jeffrey says, "Wow, it's getting really bright. It never gets this bright."
It's getting really bright in here.
And then he opens the
That's
microwave, and he says like it's too hot or whatever. So after Kevin's watched that, what do you think about it in like regards to whether or not that could be evidence of me manipulating it or not, kind of thing?
That chicken's dry. Real dry. Anyways, I'm reacting to the video, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Started off with the leg going regularly, then you put your hand out and started interacting with it, putting your influence on it, and then it actually went brighter from what Jeffrey said. So, what was the question again?
The question was whether or not you think that that's like in support, or if it could just be like a coincidence, because it may have nothing to do with it, kind of thing. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I guess sometimes things can happen just sporadically, but also, I mean, it could be possible. You never know. That's why you should have got a control. Should have did it at least twice. That way you could know, like, was it something acting on it that made it more, or was it just how it was supposed to be? But I mean, I think it's plausible.
Do you think we'll ever figure out how to successfully do the great microwave thing the way Jeffrey does it?
Not unless you steal his technique from him. We should go like kidnap him, wrap him up, with some baking soda or something. Just kidding, you can't wrap them in baking soda. Don't do it at home, kids. But you should ask him for like his technique or something. Then maybe he'll give it to you and then you can try it again.
I'm gonna try it again.
With this technique, or just try
I'm
to
gonna
like
hook.
wing it?
I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna keep trying different things until I can get something good. What do you think would be a good thing to do? Do you think I need to recreate the Jeffrey video where I try and influence it, or
like, with
do you?
Jeffrey in it? Because you can't
No,
be
no.
a Jeffrey video without Jeffrey.
You know what I mean, like retry it, or do you think I just need to do a control video to show what it's like supposed to look like without influence, and then you compare the two videos?
I would say have a control video.
So just a control or both?
Well, I mean, I guess just a control.
Just a control?
I mean, that video of Jeffrey by itself is already like one test, so if you repeat it, it'd like a repeat of that test. So if anything, you should like do a completely different test, not like a repeat of that video.
So I just need a control for that video so that we can do a comparison.
Pretty much.
Okay. For if I'm able to make the plasma to work, will you be the guy who like verifies like the intensity of the light compared to what you saw in the previous video, kind of thing?
I'm sure. I'll try.
Okay, cool. You guys stay tuned for more content. We're gonna try our best. So Kevin, you want to do a sign out?
Stay tuned for more content.
Yeah, we're about to do a control. I'm not going to try and influence it. We just want to see if we can get the plasma running. Kevin has to look at the microwave to make sure what's going on is going on.
Yep.
How long do you think I should put it in for?
How long was the first one?
The one that Jeffrey did, he only put it in for 15 seconds, but he also has like the different microwave.
15 seconds is good.
You want to do 15? Let's see if that works. Now I have a puddle of water under the grate to see if that'll help.
It's gonna explode. Watch. The water's gonna cause it to explode.
It caused the cup to shake.
Okay, how about 1 minute? No, 2 minutes.
2 minutes, you think?
And then just like watch it. And
Yeah, this grape still has life in it. I feel like the water kept it from doing the thing.
No. Leave the water in there. It could be a cool different.
Leave the water in it?
Yes. And then do 2 minutes and see. Just stop it when you get reasonable results back. Then everything explodes. Was that thing on the window at first? On the microwave window? Glass?
Yeah. See, the water under the glass is bubbling, but the thing I don't think is going to ignite. Not under these conditions. I feel like the water probably was a mistake. The only...
I think so. It's like fire.
I don't know. I guess the only benefit that we could have gotten out of the water is if it somehow made more steam, and then like you were able to get a good gas bubble for it to spark in the first place.
Was any steam produced though this time?
This time, no, the water just boiled. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for more content. Got another failed experiment. Dental hygiene is way more than putting water in your mouth and swishing it, Kevin.
Or, okay, put water in your mouth, then like squirt some toothpaste in your mouth too, and then swish it around, and then bam, you're good for the day. Actually, you're good for 2 days.
If only I knew how to mess with this power level setting.
What's the power level? Over 9,000? Or nah?
But yeah, there's a power level button, but it doesn't do anything. Shame, Kevin. Oh, okay. I know how to do power levels now. You click cook and watch, then you click power level. I'm gonna set it to 9. Nope. I noticed it was already at 10, so I'm gonna go power level 11. You can't do 11. Then how do you set a power level to 10 then? Huh. Really? You're just gonna keep this? Okay. I guess we're gonna do cook and watch. Hope for the best. Yeah, the water just came out and it bubbled. I know what I...
With water again?
No, the water from the grate did it. Hold on, I'm gonna just keep the camera rolling. I'm gonna try like 2 grapes or something. If we had food coloring, we could do the Stanford droplet experiment.
And what is that?
That's where droplets act like living creatures. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Agario, but in real life kind of thing. You know, doing good.
Why the hell is the giant bean bag moved out of the room?
I don't know.
It was
But I'm using it as a tripod because it's convenient. Someone had it in front of the door where you couldn't get in there.
So just hanging out in 407 today?
Yep. We're trying to make a plasma ball.
Oh wait, do you have physics?
No, dang it. They had an experiment thing where they took a grape and they cut it and they could put it under a glass in a microwave to make like a ball of plasma. I've had like 6 failures. I don't know how to do it.
How long did they cook it for?
Jeffrey was able to do it in 15 seconds. There are people on YouTube who do it in like 30. But you cut it down and you leave like this middle skin, and then you put the cup over it and you put it in the microwave and you let it cook. And we've had it spark and we've had it like make the gas that is supposed to ionize, but then it doesn't ionize, it doesn't actually form the plasma.
How long is the longest you've had it in there?
The longest I've had it in there, like maybe 50 seconds or so.
Try a minute 30.
A minute 30? Cool.
Of course, one thing you might be having a problem with is there's not like an airtight seal on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be escaping before it can actually do anything.
Mm-hmm. How can we fix it?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just one of those things. I'm trying to sit here and think if I had a way to do it that wouldn't like absolutely ruin everything all at the same time. Probably if you got like some tape and made a seal around it,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably help.
I don't think Jeffrey would let us tape his thing. Like, we're using his plate. If I had my own stuff, that would actually help a lot.
Well, just wash it. All that would be on there is adhesive. All you have to do is wash it. Some hot water and like a sponge.
Does anyone have tape?
I have duct tape.
You have duct tape?
I have duct tape in my room.
I guess we'll give it a shot. Okay, Kevin, we're gonna duct tape the cup to the plate.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on. You can't put that in a microwave.
You can't?
Wait, hold up. Jonathan, you can't put duct tape in a microwave. Because it'll, like, ignite. Yeah, I mean, the grape has to, like, ignite a flame thing anyways. So that's just, like, adding additional trouble to it. You realize I put duct tape on a phone?
Nigga.
On a what? On like a radiator. On a radiator? What if you break the microwave? a great day, man. He was actually pretty helpful. Sadly, we can't put tape in the microwave. We're afraid that we'll break it.
Probably will.
So let's just press a bunch of buttons and see what happens. Sparked a few times, but no plasma. It did like a couple sparks, and then that's about it. I think it's pretty much died out now. Now the juices are just bubbling out. But yeah, Jeffrey did it like upstairs, and it was like 15 seconds, whole microwave like lights up. It was awesome. I set it to like a really high number because I felt like it'll go full blast on it kind of thing. And then it did.
That's the highest we'll go.
Gave
That's set for 44 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it can do that long.
These things can go for hours, dude. But yeah, I think that one's dead.
Yeah. Cool. Stay tuned for more content. Jonathan is using a plastic plate and the top from the fruit, and he's actually making a vacuum in order to prevent the gas from coming out.
I don't want to melt this on the counter. But that seems like the best bet right now. This is a very bad idea.
Yes, it is.
If it works.
Ooh. It's definitely flaring up more than normal. Okay, it's making smoke, which is good. And then it's supposed to ignite again, and then the smoke like goes plasma mode. But it looks like it ran out of energy.
Maybe you're cutting it too much?
Too much?
Too much.
We have more grapes. You want to try again? Huh.
How many grapes do you have left yet?
Huh.
We have 1, 2, 3. We got like 5 grapes, but we got a straight up hole in that plate.
I kind of forgot about that. Fire on styrofoam equals hole.
Yeah, from last night.
Whew. But yeah.
Sounds like complete crap.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. Huh, normally we have to like air it out, but this works fine. It didn't make the smoke as much. I normally throw the grapes in the garbage can outside the door. Ooh. Okay guys, you guys stay tuned for more content and we'll prepare another one. Went into the styrofoam thing. It's gonna possibly go. Nope, that one didn't get a hole. Okay, I think we might be good. Or in horrible danger. Whoa! We melted it.
Open up those windows.
What'd you know?
The plastic cup.
Ooh.
Too much energy.
Is it still usable or is that toast?
It's still usable, but that's kind of scary.
And the color of that grape is completely different. Kevin, please tell me you didn't film you and your brother like smoking weed. Because that sounds like your brother.
Wait, how does that sound like my brother?
You remember the roller coaster?
Oh, okay. Nah, it's on YouTube.
Oof. Okay. Whoop. So we're gonna do something else, so you guys stay tuned for more content. Okay, Kevin says we go with the glass.
It won't melt or anything.
Only there's something additional we could do. There's a really dangerous one that I'm never gonna do on campus.
And what's that?
You can put a match in a cork and put it in the microwave under a glass, light the match, and then it'll make plasma instantly, like as soon as you turn on the microwave.
Under a cork?
The match is stuck in the top of the cork, and you light the match, you put the glass over it, and then you start the microwave. It automatically makes plasma.
Wow.
But it's also the most dangerous way, and it creates NO2 gas, which I'm pretty sure would set off these alarms like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, it probably would. I mean, it sounds fun though, so, you know, YOLO.
Let's just hit the popcorn button.
The popcorn button?
That doesn't work.
It works. Man, it doesn't even give you numbers, it just says pop. Error?
This is why I'm not in charge of things! Temp cook hold. Time cook.
You gotta click clear off first. The popcorn mode gave an error?
It's doing something different, I think.
If it makes smoke first, we may be onto something. Because normally it ignites and then like smokes out. Okay,
It's
seems
making gas.
Okay.
That's it escaping from the glass.
It's shaking the crap out of it too. Now all we need is the ignition so that it can make the gas become plasma. But it hasn't sparked yet. What if while the gas was in there, we cut it off and then set it to like really high power, and
That's
then
as high as it will go. I think this is a dud.
This is a dud?
I think this is a dud.
Well,
It's been going for... I've had it for 10 minutes.
Yep, that's a dud.
Ew.
Let's see. Whoop. Stay tuned. We're gonna keep trying.
So no, it's not.
Hey guys, welcome back to Plasma Bros. Today on Plasma Bros, we're gonna make some plasma in the microwave. You ready, Jonathan?
Hopefully we'll make plasma this time.
No plate. Just the cup and the grape. Oof.
I'm just scared this shit's gonna explode on us. Like, honestly.
Like this one is like the worst one. You know, it would be really stupid if someone in the comment section is like, "You're putting it upside down." Like, what if that was all it was? Is that like it just didn't need to face up or something?
Stupid. I feel so stupid. I was actually thinking about that.
It's flaring up a lot. There's still no plasma.
It's down to the end of it.
Yeah. It definitely is able to release more energy without the plate. I think that may be the problem. Like, the flares are happening, like, at the bottom, right? But if it was flipped the other way...
I think we should call this one done.
Yeah, let's abort this one, and let's try it flipped
Ew,
over.
it's bubbling.
Yep.
Alright, let's just, like...
Oof.
Get this shit prepped.
Stay tuned.
I think it's done. It did not just do that. Can plasma fuck up like radio waves and shit like that?
Yeah, like if that cup wasn't over it, we could break the microwave.
But if it was enough to interfere with the Wi-Fi signal.
So you think like as soon as like we actually got plasma, it like cut it off?
It could have. That's why I asked you. I'm not a physics major.
Oh, neither am I, dude.
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't know, Jeffrey is. He's the one who can do it. So
We're still getting shit out of it, and it's been going for a minute and a half. I should really try to censor myself.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yep, that's done.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh. Huh. Smells like rotten grapes. Not really.
Oof, but it seems like if the success was just to make plasma, then we did it. But if the success was to get plasma on film, then we like screwed up. That was the last grape.
Really? Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be more in my dorm as well.
Ooh.
Jabril had a fruit cup too yesterday, and I don't think he ate it all. I'll be right back.
Okay. Who knows what could happen next? So you guys, stay tuned for more content.
Hey!
Yeah, if this was a video game, then Jonathan just got us 5 more lives.
I found more grapes in my dorm room.
Dun, dun,
Their
dun,
room
dun.
temperature and not cold this time though. Don't know if that will affect it because they've also been sitting out for like several hours.
This may be all good things.
Notice how fat that grape is.
Yeah, that grape is huge.
That thing just split.
It just like slowly depressed to the ground.
Is there smoke coming out of that? I can't tell. No reaction so far?
Yeah, I mean that's a big grape. I feel like we were both expecting more out of it. Have we had one yet to just not do anything?
Not since I've been here.
What if we could save the grape skin from one to another? I think we should try that. I say we abort this one.
Oh! Mid.
Yeah, it melted. Oh, and it's still throbbing.
Ugh.
Oof. Okay, let's see what we can do. Caramelize.
Okay, I say we like give it a few minutes to cool down.
Yeah. Gotta wet it a little bit. The caramel made like the stickiest mess so far. There we go. Okay, so
There we go. We're gonna cool down the room a little bit.
oh cool. We can use these skins because the skin is the part that ignites. It might help out.
God, this is a nice mini fridge.
I know, right? This is an open room.
I may take this one back to my dorm room. Jonathan, what the fuck? It was a nice mini fridge. It was better than the one we had.
Okay. Now, I've heard that you can simulate this using a cotton ball and salt water, but you still need the grape skin to let the things go off. But I don't.
That's still recorded.
Oh, I know. Well, I was wondering if we had an idea for what the next one was.
I don't know. I've never done this.
Well, this is the most I've tried to do it in one day.
Ah, hell yeah. When we get done.
There's a plate
this plate comes out.
That could be interfering.
I mean, it's textured on the bottom, but it's smooth on the top.
I remember Jeffrey took the plate out when he did it. I thought it was plateless because I noticed it didn't spin. That could be what's been holding us back like the whole time.
That is still very hot. So, try to make this better on us, so that we don't have to keep cleaning it off. Do you think if we shoved a napkin up underneath there and then had the grape and then put the cup on it, that would catch on fire? Never mind.
The simultaneous realization.
It's like, yeah, that sounds like it. That would catch on fire.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Kevin, what do you think?
What happened? What?
And that's how much Kevin pays attention. Oof. But yeah, we're gonna let the room cool down a bit, and
We did put the grapes in the fridge, so they'll cool off, cool down, whatever you want to say.
do you want to do face up and place the skin on top, since the skin is what catches?
I have no idea. It's your experiment, in all honesty. I'm just kind of here because I'm a pyromaniac.
Oh, thank you.
I'm here for moral support.
Oh, dude, we could do a thing like Jonathan, pyromaniac, and it could have like a caption like yeah.
Oops.
The grapes are ready. Okay, and then we could do one like Kevin, the procrastinator. Yeah.
You already know.
Kevin, borderline alcoholic, probably. I know
Not
I am.
quite yet.
I know I am. That's what college does to you, kid.
There we go. Okay.
Smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. Drink every fucking night. Yeah. Welcome to college.
So,
I have problems.
you guys stay tuned for more action-packed excitement.
Hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
So, great. Everything. We're back at this.
Oh, no bottom. We realized there was a bottom.
Yeah, we realized that there was this giant microwavable plate in there that we just kind of took out because we were like, nah.
It's definitely smoking.
I swear if this does what that last one did, when it didn't do anything, like, right away.
Okay.
Cup's vibrating.
Yep.
And it's moving towards the grate.
Oh.
It hit the grate.
Do you think a vacuum's been on?
No.
No.
Or else it wouldn't be moving around like that.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's been in there for a solid minute. Nothing happened.
I wonder how the grape looks now, though.
Fucked up. God damn, that's gonna be hot. I can already tell.
There we go. Okay.
That will help cool it off. That's one problem we were doing, is we were keeping the cup upside down with all that hot energy in there.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I think this is done.
Yeah. Let's do a face-up one with skin. Oh wait, those were the skins we were gonna use.
That works. There you go.
Dang. Has anyone else noticed that whatever this is leaking?
What is it?
I don't know. Do you think it's the fridge? Nope.
That would be the sink.
That would be the sink. The sink is leaking.
Okay.
Oh, well, that wasn't us. If it was the microwave, it'd be one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put the skin on top, since the skin acts as a filament. Okay. let's get ready to rumble. Would you like to do the honors?
The grape's moving.
The grape's moving?
The grape moved.
That's weird. Now the glass is moving, and now smoke is bellowing. I saw a tiny spark.
What if I just like took this knife and like stabbed through the microwave and everything?
I feel like we'd have to pay for a microwave.
And not if the camera was off.
The whole point is to film plasma.
But it was made in 1991. They need new appliances.
They do need a new microwave, though. I feel like they'd make it a bigger thing than it is, though. Like, it wouldn't be replace the microwave, it would be like, you get expelled your school property.
I'd be like, sorry, I had a muscle spasm. And stabbed them too.
Oh, what?
Just to prove that I was having muscle spasms. It's done.
Yeah, that's it. So the extra filament thing didn't work. Oop. We have... how many grapes left? 2. We have 2 grapes left.
Smell like sausage links or something. Yeah, smell like sausages.
You smell sausages, Kevin?
Oh,
Yep.
shit. Those are still hot.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with this experiment.
Yeah. Well, we gave it a good shot. We'll leave the grapes here in case we decide to ever do this again in the future. Thanks to you guys for watching, and stay tuned, because there's definitely more to come.
Yay, UAH!
Hey guys, Jonathan found a seat.
This is a giant beanie bag. It makes me happy. Just so you know, I'm about 5'11", 6 foot, and this is how big this thing is.
Yeah, that thing is huge. And Kevin is walking around.
Ooh, what's up? The one and only.
And I put a bunch of the old fail grapes under the cup. And I'm going to press start and see what happens.
Anything happening?
No. They're probably just all bubbling together. Ooh. It's a shame, too. True. Let's check in on them and see how they're doing. Yep, they're just bubbling up. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. But yeah, looks like there'll be no plasma today. Oh, Kevin. Do you know anyone who has a plasma ball, though?
A plastic ball?
Yeah, you know that novelty thing where you plug it in and it has like the
Oh,
little...
yes. No, I don't.
Yeah, that has plasma in it.
Like legit plasma?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Or electricity or something.
Some bullshit like that.
So yeah,
I feel like I should have a drink in my hand.
I know, right? Ice cold beer or something. Or ice cold soda.
but yeah, I'm gonna clean up and you guys are gonna stay tuned for...
Me, I guess. I don't know. For more?
Yeah.
That one. That's the right word. I knew it started with an N. And ended with an E.
There you go.
Hey!
Hey guys, right now I'm chilling in the cafe, and I'm... Oh, you're Patrick.
What's up?
Right now I'm chilling in the cafe. Yo, Bobby. Right now I'm chilling in the cafe. I'm enjoying the seasoned salt fries with this pineapple, pepperoni, and bacon pizza. So, yeah. Cool. So you guys, stay tuned. Yo, Jonathan.
What's up, guys? Are you seriously recording what you're eating as well?
Dude, check it out though. Pineapple, pepperoni, and bacon pizza.
Okay.
What you got?
I have like pasta and Alfredo sauce.
So you guys stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, right now I'm working on pre-cal. Did someone knock on the door? Oh, okay. Hey guys, right now I'm chilling out with Gabby and Hannah.
Cheese!
But anyways, Gabby and Hannah, how do you guys feel about the Goosebump movie? Hannah's like, psh, I've been knowing about that, and Gabby like just learned about that.
I never actually read any of the books.
I don't know the book.
The television show is what I'm most familiar with. My friends, when I was little, were like, you gotta read Goosebumps. I'm like, I don't care about Goosebumps. I don't like horror, for real. It's a weird genre.
It's not horror, though.
Well, I mean, it's like kiddie. It's trying to be like it.
Well, the movie makes it look like horror. But not all the Goosebumps were.
Storyline.
Do you feel like The Martian is going to be like a really weird story because it was made before they found water on Mars? Like, isn't the story, wouldn't it be really weird now if it's like, hey, he has water?
I don't know, I have an issue with astronauts.
Why?
Not astronauts as like people, but when there's a movie about one astronaut in
It sounds
space.
boring.
I know, like I get bored, I'm like, okay. And?
What do you mean, and? The whole purpose of the movie is to entertain you, right?
And?
That's kind of the reason why I haven't seen Gravity.
I don't see how we
We tried to watch Gravity in here that one day.
Look at that!
It's fried cheese fries. Cheese with fries with bacon with cheese.
I've had those.
Aren't they good? It's at the Wow with the sour cream. It tastes like baked potato. But if you get ranch, it tastes much better. Like try with ranch.
You can
Well, I
make
get it at a different place.
you can
I
make
get,
cheese fries in the
best
cafe.
is at Longhorns.
I love cheese! Did I say that already?
I love cheese too. Is that a social first?
Oh, Hannah, fill Gabby in on the stuff that she's missed in like the past few days.
You don't feed her.
And you guys, stay tuned. Well, actually, just
Autumn-
watch them while
Autumn and Peter
I work,
are,
I guess.
something. I don't know.
Since when I brought Autumn one? Like,
Yeah. Apparently since then, they decided, hey, you're gonna sleep with me every night. They didn't actually like, because he's still like a virgin and everything. But yeah, they sleep with each other every night.
I was like, yo, Hannah, fill Gabby in on all the stuff she missed. And Hannah was like, you know this one news thing? There you go. Not even
I'm
the
chewing.
not the healing
what
machine.
Okay, so then,
Not
what other
Autumn's
night?
birthday party.
oh
We did
yeah,
throw
she
a
told me
birthday
that she'll throw a party
Fucking
and I
hilarious.
missed it.
She didn't tell us it was her birthday. Oh god, this is
My birthday's on homecoming. Homecoming, October 23rd. Do you want to secretly low keep
Wait, your birthday is when?
October 23rd.
Your birthday's 3 days after Gabby's birthday.
Irony, because we're both Gabby.
You should low key throw me a party. I'm just kidding.
She didn't tell us, so we didn't have, like, we didn't plan it.
Yeah.
She just walked in.
My birthday's
Yeah, nobody in my family decided to come to my birthday. I was like, what the fuck is your birthday? So then we went to a late night, I don't even know what to call that.
Shopping run.
Well, we didn't shop. We took pictures. Well, I made an accident in front of like, what was it? It was like we went through Target. Fucked everything up. We put a pillow in the fridge. We were walking down the aisles, just dropping pillows everywhere. I started throwing them.
They have the Star Wars bike. Or not Star Wars, Star Wars bike.
Well, I got a baby teddy bear, and one of those miniature carts that you can apparently buy with the Target logo on it. Put it in front of like what was it? What was it?
You took a picture in front of those Star Wars statues. The
I
Stormtrooper
did,
and Darth
but
Vader.
no, I'm talking about the little teddy bear thing.
Little teddy bear, the stroller, the cart,
Yeah.
the
What
toy
was it
cart.
called?
What was the toy cart called?
No, where did I put him? I think it was in front of the hot fudge.
You put him, next to the refrigerator section.
Yeah, so it looks like he had stuff in his cart, and I made it strew a little bit. And then he was over there, like he got in a car accident, and I went and got a bottle of wine, put it in his
That's awful.
to his teddy bear. It was great. It was so fucking funny. What else has happened?
What else has happened since Gabby was here? Because last time Gabby was here was the I eat ass thing. The car did.
Yeah, she was so mad at me. I talked to her about that.
She had me make sure that it wasn't on the vlog, and it's been mentioned a lot of times, but no one has ever seen the footage.
She was like, I can't believe you went with them and made fun, and it just pissed me off, and I'm like, sorry.
Kari seemed to be into it. I feel like without Kari, it wouldn't have been a joke in the first place, right?
He still does it.
He still does it?
Mm-hmm. We were there discussing stuff, and he's like, I eat ass.
Yeah, I mean, he seems cool with it. Susie was just kind of butthurt.
I think it was more the fact that she was butt-ass naked.
Yeah, she said she wasn't.
I don't think Hannah would lie about that.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
she
my...
would. It's Hannah.
Oh, the
I like my
helium.
Hannah.
She was too shocked. She was naked. And I was like, I believe you.
Oh, Hannah.
I love my
The
Hannah.
helium thing.
Oh, we huffed helium.
I want helium.
We had a helium thing where I just went out one night and I was like, you know what, I want helium. I don't know how we got a helium. Oh, from Autumn's birthday party.
Yeah. We're watching Drunk History, in case you're interested. Whoop. What was I thinking about? Something. Oh, other Hannah would need to be here for that story, but I did a psychic cucumber experiment and it worked.
What's that?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, other Hannah would be good for that one. We'll wait to tell that story.
Okay, can I ask a question? What was the grape thing that you yelled at me in the hall about?
Oh, okay. So,
Are you good?
I'm trying to do an experiment with plasma where I try and emit biophotons, because I've read a lot of journal articles about experienced meditators who can focus their attention on releasing biophotons. That's part of the cucumber thing that works, and I'm like, if that works, then I gotta do the plasma thing. Problem is, I don't have good access to plasma, so you're able to do this.
Amazon.
I know, I can just buy a plasma ball. I want to do a store run, but I don't have a car. I want to buy a plasma ball and plug it into the laptop, and then that way I can do them whenever I want. But then I need one that doesn't plug in the laptop. I just thought about how I can't record the thing if it's behind it. That actually makes sense. Oh, but anyways, biophotons affect plasma, blah, 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 blah. This other guy on YouTube did it, and I was like, duh, I need that. We tried more than nine. We tried a ton of times today to make plasma in a microwave and couldn't do it. We got successful once, and Jonathan thinks that the radiation from the plasma messed up the Wi-Fi, because as soon as we got success, the Wi-Fi thing cut off, and we're like, no! And then as soon as we got the camera back up, it was gone, and we're like, no! It's what we wanted. Oh, Will Ferrell.
I'm done. I can't do it. I'm squirting dust. And investors
I really like Will Ferrell.
And think of England.
Who's the other guy I like? He was in Transformers, but I don't like him for Transformers. I like him for Mark Wahlberg. They're great together in a movie. They're doing another teen movie where they're dads. I want to see that.
Huh?
Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. They're a great comedy duo.
They're just gonna. They didn't see any of that. I just went.
It's the balloon! They didn't see that either.
No.
They just saw the reaction to the balloon. Oh, what time is on it? Almost 10 minutes. But yeah, blah blah blah, I'm doing psychic experiments, blah blah blah. Oh, and you weren't here for that. There's an online ions experiment,
There's fucking ketchup!
There's fucking ketchup.
Also there's fucking ketchup.
Whoa.
Oh,
You guys didn't tell me there was fucking ketchup. I was ready to eat this shit.
Hey, Anna, here's fucking ketchup.
there was a
I don't even like ketchup, but I'm stealing it.
there was an ions experiment where they're like, we are looking for healers kind of thing, and there's like a Hall of Healing, like Hall of Fame kind of thing, and guess who ranks like 22 out of 100 great, no, I did better than 22, it's like 12 out of 100 greatest, well 22 and 12 are two really different numbers. I'm pretty sure I made 12.
I made 22. Which one's that one?
That's the strawberry lemonade.
The best. It's not? What's the best?
I like the strawberry.
Fruit punch.
Is that the other one?
It's the. They have this, and then they have the fruit punch, which is like all those. I love it.
And that one? I think there's two of those.
I might watch The Last Witch Hunter. I don't know how I feel about it. But anyways, you guys stay tuned for more content. I'm about to get something to drink. What? Juice time. Hey guys, Hannah just made a raptor burp. Anyways, we're chilling out. We're about to watch Inception. Right now I'm chilling with Hannah.
It was not me! It was not me.
Hannah.
Bullshit!
And Gabby. Oh, and
Leo DiCaprio right before he got ugly.
you missed it. We were hanging out with Brianna and Alexis earlier.
Did you leave me a voicemail?
Did
I have a question to all of you haters out there, or non-haters. I don't care. Do we molest fruit? Oh my gosh!
No,
vegetables? But people say that they live.
Okay, they don't live in the same sense that we live.
Have
No,
you looked
but-
up the secret life of plants?
Yes, and it's fucking retarded. Is my calculator over there?
I don't know.
It is.
Thank you.
Mhm. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know.
You bitch.
Well,
I'm kidding.
so, like, when we wash animals, does that mean that we're molesting our
No,
animals?
because they enjoy it a lot of the time.
I think I would poop myself if you looked in the mirror and you saw jade. I think I'd poop myself and I'd cry a little bit.
Okay, so we went from molesting fruit vegetables, molesting animals, to I'd shit my pants if you saw your doppelganger in the mirror.
Okay.
I don't know, I thought about it and it seemed legitimately creepy. Like the idea that like I'm
Well,
standing
yeah.
next to you and then you look up in the mirror and you see like jade and then I also see it, I'd be like, whoa. Am I still on that ecstasy?
Wow. The low ass grade ecstasy. That probably wasn't real. Just named ecstasy. I wanted, never mind.
Mhm.
I'm doing this shit.
Mhm.
Future children, if I've ever done
Mhm.
drugs,
Mhm.
don't do them.
Oh, I recommend that my future kids walk through the hood at least once with another person. Not by yourself, but accompanied by someone the same age as you.
You know what? You're too old for this shit. Drive kids down the road, throws them out. Walk the hood. Goes back. Home. Daddy! These bitches are chasing me like guns! Sweetie, I think you're playing a video game. Yeah, you know Pedro? Yeah, he lives down the street. You alright?
Oh my gosh.
Bye-bye, children. Cheering. Cheering. You got them cheering?
I wonder,
Hello.
would it be wrong to teach your kids that if they were ever in danger to go to like a fire station?
No.
I don't know. I feel like my kids would take it too literally, and they'll be like right next to a police station. And it's like, no, fuck that. He said Go to the nearest fire station. And they would have been perfectly fine if they just went to the police station, but they like go an extra mile out of the way.
I don't
Running
know.
crying the entire time.
I don't really.
My parents always, sorry. Go ahead.
Your parents probably said the same thing my parents did. Go to the nearest white woman with children.
Yes. Yes, that's what they told me.
My dad just said to carry a gun. So
Oh no, when I got old enough to try to carry a gun, he was like, yeah, you carry that pepper spray, that taser.
Because if you have a gun on campus, you have to give it to the police or whatever, and then they hold it for you. But you can carry pepper spray and knives and tasers, but...
I could put, you know those tasers that you and you and go all the way like 7 feet and be like, bitch, you stole my wallet.
Oh.
Stop running. Multi-shooter.
Hannah shoots tasers like water pistols.
I just killed her.
She laughs exactly like me. Get your own laugh!
Now, what's interesting about Gabby's laugh is that, like, you can keep saying stuff that's only, like, mildly funny, and it'll keep it going. And it doesn't have to be, like, significant. You could be, like, turtle titty shit. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And she, like, dies even more. It's like, why'd you say it? Why'd you... Hannah's like, I can really sell my material now. I have someone who's guaranteed to laugh.
Hey, you know I'm funny.
I wonder if, like, shitty jokes
Can
will
we
work.
not? She's gonna die.
I do feel like this is
We're
like...
making it work!
This is like How to Get Away
She's
with...
gonna fucking die!
This is like How to Get Away with Murder,
I
though.
don't want to do CPR on another woman. Stop! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Just kidding, no. I have a death wish for him.
She, like, cried a little bit in that one. She was like, oh, what? I thought we were friends.
Nah, bitch!
Second.
Really? You have death wish for me? Like... yeah, for real?
No. But out of all of that, that's what you got? Out of all of that shit!
Basically.
Okay.
You have an internal sound like...
She got that one! See bitches! Oh, see bitches!
Yeah, what is...
No, hey, no, I have a story about that. I really do. I really do. Okay, a friend of mine in high school named Kennedy, she had an older brother named Shelby, and he was the biggest dipshit, apparently. I've never met the man, but apparently she found rap songs that he had recorded on his laptop, and she was saving them for, like, a time whenever, like, she really fucked up and her brother was gonna tell him that, like, you know, she was gonna blackmail him. Well, one of them was about mermaids, but it was called Sea Bitches. And it effectively went, see bitches, bitches of the sea wanna fuck me. Bitches of the sea wanna... I'm not even fucking kidding. And she played this song for us in band, and it was the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So when you're like, see bitches, I was like, oh, my friend Kennedy.
Is his rap name Seymour Bitches? They should make a porn parody of sea monkeys, and it's called Sea Bitches.
Oh my gosh.
Hannah's all up in this. She's like, let me Google sea bitches real quick.
Oh no, I'm not looking up sea bitches, I'm looking up mathematical equations.
I thought you said mathematical equations.
You know, you gotta do that math brain.
Hey Gabby, guess what?
What?
Your Hannah, guess what?
We.
You guess what?
We.
You right.
We.
You know what time it is, right?
We. What time is it?
Time to stay tuned for more content.
Yeah!
I'm looking up. I'm done. Second word. Whip it out.
Oh my god.
Oh, Autumn. Today on Autumn and Black People.
Autumn versus the race.
Autumn will describe the difference between niggas with an A and niggers with an
Nigga
ER.
is somebody like Jay who's smart and funny, so you can call him nigga. But if it's a nigger, he's normally a brawny dude that wears wife beaters, that has a million kids and beats on women. Besides his fans, he needs to work his kids too. Well, have you seen a nigger up in the? Have you seen the Honda? Have you seen Honda Bull? Have you seen some of these niggas out here walking around? She just gonna get shot. No, I'm good with the black people. They like touching my butt apparently. So they say scrub my ass one time I was in the laundry room.
No, he for real did that.
Yeah, they like came up to me in the laundry room and grubbed my ass. I'm like, excuse you.
You did the same thing to me today at the counter.
That's different than you. I'm not sexual attraction to you.
This is very true.
I don't have a sexual attraction to Peter either. Is that bad? I told him that straight up. I was like, you don't sexually attract me. The only reason I get wet is because your knee is touching my vagina. Your dick does not make me aroused. It makes me
Wait, do
sad.
you have a knee fetish?
No, it could be anybody. He'll wrap his
Dude.
legs against my vagina. BAM! He wraps his legs around mine and tries to put like his knee in my vagina. This is just making me wet because your knee's touching my clit.
Peter like walks into the room with Autumn. It's like Rango. Knee touches the vagina. It's like Waterworld.
The water right
Hannah,
now.
can you not?
Wait. Never mind.
Okay. Today on Autumn with Black People, we'll be discussing the difference between Kool-Aid and Gatorade.
Okay, Kool-Aid has a bunch of sugar. Gatorade is good for you. And black people, obviously, most of them are fat. Have you seen them?
Hannah's face was like, I didn't even...
Have you seen this little short midget black dude that walks around campus? He's weird with an afro. He's like really fucking short and he's black.
You mean Gary Coleman?
Yeah! And he had his fucking what's it called? His charger ID.
Dude,
Hey,
he's
what you
cool
said
as
earlier.
fuck. He
He's
plays
Gary
Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's
Yeah.
Gary
gay as
Coleman?
fuck. I'm the person up in the store looking at his going, hey, look at this dude. I will. I'm like, man, look, you see him? Look, this woman had an attitude with me the other day leaving. I was like, okay, I got a date. She gave me this attitude. So she was walking around. I was like, why are you thinking this? Oh, where'd you go with that? And the people behind me, I was cash register saying this. I was giving her the meanest look as she was walking around. So I was saying some racist shit. And these other black people were just staring at me. I was like, how are you today?
When you got it covered.
Would you like some red corn? Hey, I got some watermelon again.
Oh my god!
Oh, Autumn.
So fucking right.
Today with Autumn and Black People, we'll be discussing, Autumn, how do you feel compared to when you're in the hood and you see black people versus when you're in a suburban white neighborhood and you see black people?
When I'm in the hood and I see black people, I don't know why being in the hood. I'm a pretty white girl. That's a dumb idea. First of all, okay, I will no longer have a vagina. Look, I'm a pretty white girl.
Bitch!
You two, all three of you can walk up in the damn hood and they're like, ooh, a white girl, look in that. Have you not, half the people that come through my line that are interracial couples are white and black. So there's a black man or a black woman with a white man or a white woman. Okay? But if I'm in a urban neighborhood, they be looking like, I don't know, Tyler Perry or some shit. Like, oh! No, they like Tyler Perry or Gary Coleman. Like, I know they're not gonna shoot me. Unless it's like, okay,
Tyler
Hey, listen, okay! Or then again, Tiger is kind of a
Ooh. Potato.
Potatoes. Is it a brown potato or a white potato?
They're all brown.
No, they're brown and yellow potatoes. So you got black and Indian.
No!
Wait, you
Yeah!
got red potatoes.
So Indian potatoes,
Yeah.
like not the red dot Indian, but the feather Indian.
Yeah,
Wait,
feather Indian.
Thanksgiving, you have sweet potatoes.
Those
Sweet
are
potatoes are orange.
Yeah.
Close to red. Racism for Native Americans.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know
They
they have
also
yellow
cultivated
onions? I
the sweet
can't tell the
potatoes.
difference between a yellow and a white onion because they're like mixed. As an Asian and a white dude! Quit running!
That's terrifying to hear in the middle of the night.
The Runner. Tonight on TNT. Fear the runner who comes in the night. He doesn't do anything but run. Can you run away from him? I don't think so. He does that shit for days.
If a black guy, like if a black guy, listen, if a black guy tries to run, you don't run because he can't catch up to you. He's black. This is his job.
It's his job.
It's a job.
And then, you know, what's his name? What's the track star? What was his name?
Usain Bolt.
No, what was his name? Everybody from Africa. I mean, that's such like Jackie Robinson was like a great baseball player. I mean, he could fucking run fast. His family was probably taught how to run to the north.
Oh.
They had to run from them.
Oh.
Like you run the whole way. You don't like get a ride on a wagon or go in like a tunnel or some shit. It's like you put foot on ground and you don't stop. So you cross that fucking border. You gotta keep non-stop running, no sleep.
No, that's what they call them. Trains on the underground. The Underground Railroad, those were the trains. Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman. Oh, that nigga would go back to where she would be. Unless she'd probably go back to where she'd be. She'd probably like that. She'd be like, yes, master. Yes! I mean, yes, master. You know he was liking it. You know some of them good dudes be hooking up with them black people because they could take advantage of them. We all know that. That's why they didn't teach them how to read and write because they didn't know it was sexual harassment.
Like I don't, you know the concept of being violated because you can't read.
Yeah, because back then the only smart people did everything like the white people. Sometimes if you were black, you got to stay in there when they were teaching the kids, and you learned a little bit. But that's the only reason. But most of the time you just gave birth, took care of the kids, or cooked or picked cotton, like or corn or whatever they were trying to do. But mostly cotton.
My Lord.
Oh, Autumn. Today on Autumn with Black People, ignore all the stuff that came from Rosa Parks, like sitting in the seat or whatever, and then
I like
just.
Rosa Parks. I respect her. She's not a nigger. She's a nigga. She's my nigga. That's like
Rosa Parks is
what's
my
his
nigga.
name? Martin Luther King Jr. I have respect for him because they did it peacefully and not like niggers. They just tried to use guns and violence. They're like, I'm just gonna not ride this bus. We're just gonna carpool like normal fucking white people. They have the white mentality.
I like how it's like
I love you.
Rosa Parks is a nigga. You know why? Because she's like a white person. She got that white person groove.
I think she has
gets
like
that
the old
A.
black people, you know, like the really old ones that grew up like being raised right, like in the old ways, like in the slave ways, because they have respect and they have morals and they go to church. Those are great people. Those are African Americans, and then there's niggas like Jed, and then there's niggers. Like
You're so
like any
fucking
criminal.
racist. That's all that you've done.
Oh, don't get me started on Mexicans. Don't get me started on Mexicans.
Next time, with Autumn in Mexico, we'll be discovering a lot of brand new ideas. But until
You don't get
then,
me shot putting this on the internet.
what is it? Do the sign out real quick.
Wait, what was it? What's his name?
Stay tuned for more content.
Stay tuned for more porn.
Beaner.
You gonna get me shot putting this on the internet.
Hey guys,
Oh, he's vlogging.
we were doing Whose Line Is It Anyways? Or at least we were watching in the Hannah's. I'd never seen that before. It's actually pretty good. Right now I'm chilling out with Alexis
Hey.
and Gabby.
Hey.
and they're working on pre-cal. They're doing the homework that I have already done, so I'm going to try and help them out. And I might take a look at the homework that we have not covered in class just to see what I can do. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for more content. Welcome back to Midnight with the Hannahs. Tonight we're going to be interviewing Hannah Underhill. So, Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself before we begin. Are you in the shop, for one?
I am.
Oh, yes.
I don't really know a whole lot that you want to hear. I'm from, I moved here from Calhoun County, Alabama.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo! Your interview sucks, boo!
Yes, it does.
No, continue.
I moved here from Calhoun County, Alabama, specifically Jacksonville. I have one little sister. Her name is Rachel, and the rest of my family is from the St. Louis area. But I was actually born in Chicago. I'm a double major of percussion performance and chemistry here. I guess that's kind of the basics about me.
Why are cats the spawn of Satan?
They hate me.
Cats are not spawn.
And I don't like them. I feel like Asian people should eat more of them, so they would just all die. I'm kidding. It's not just Asian people that eat cats. I feel like a lot of people eat cats.
You know you like my cat.
Your cat's a dog.
My cat is a cat.
Your cat's a dog.
My cat has paws and eats shit like
every cat, like, they hate me. And I feel like I have to reciprocate. I just feel like I owe it to them.
What is your opinion of cocktail sauce? And
cocktail sauce?
What is it made out of?
I have no idea what it's made out of. I think it's pretty good, although I really don't eat a whole lot of it just because I like... Okay, the only thing I can think you would eat it with is shrimp. And I don't really like boiled shrimp. I like shrimp, like, fried. It's delicious.
To answer the earlier question, it's made out of ketchup and tartar sauce. How do you feel about
I feel like I knew that now that you say it. Because, I feel like I did know that at one point and I totally forgot. But, yeah, that's strange. It's just weird. Like, I don't know who would be like, oh, these seem like they'd be good together. But that reminds me of, like, in elementary school when everybody was like, for some reason, this is how dumb people from Calhoun County are. The students at my elementary school thought that if you mix ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, you got honey mustard.
I wonder if the audience has the same reaction.
I wish I was kidding. I'm from this place. So yeah.
Did you make any concoctions when you were a little kid, like in the lunchroom? Like, did you ever put things together and make new things?
Okay, well, not quite, but when I was little, I used to love, like, my mom would pack me a sandwich every day for my lunch. And every day she would ask me what I want on it, and all I would want was American cheese and mustard.
Oh.
It was good! I enjoyed it. And I ate that until the 6th grade, and then I was like, might want to put some protein on this shit. I guess that's pretty weird. And everybody at my school had the same reaction that Hannah did of, whoa!
Would you like to know what's actually in cocktail sauce?
It's not ketchup and tartar sauce.
What's in it?
Ketchup or chili sauce mixed with prepared horseradish.
Horseradish?
Horseradish. Okay.
Lemon juice, Worcester sauce, and Tabasco.
Worcestershire.
Tabasco sauce.
Are common additions often all three?
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of most of those things.
Oh,
I'm not even a big fan of ketchup, to be honest, unless, like, even I usually prefer to eat my fries plain. And if I'm actually have to dip my fries in something, it's usually ranch. It's fucking delicious. It's delicious. Anyway.
Let's see. What is your favorite childhood cartoon and least favorite?
Oh my gosh. Favorite childhood cartoon? Well, I feel like the one I watched the most was SpongeBob, but I feel like the one that I liked the most was Jimmy Neutron. I loved Jimmy Neutron. And I think why I liked Jimmy Neutron also so much was because my dad liked Jimmy Neutron. Because my dad's an engineer, so he liked the science behind it. Because my dad knew a lot of, cause, like, if we watched Jimmy Neutron now, we would understand the science that he was talking about, and a lot of it's actually based on truth. And like my dad actually took me to watch the movie when it came out, because I think it was a movie and then a TV show, correct? And he took me to watch the movie, and I think my dad liked it more than I did. My least favorite? Rugrats. I hated Rugrats. I know that's a sin, but I really hate. Well, actually, I take that back. Probably it was Scooby-Doo. I was not a fan. It was just no. I don't know why. I never watched it because like it was so procedural. I was like, this is just gonna be some weird white guy in a suit. He's gonna be like, "Damn you kids!" and they're gonna get away with it, and they'll be like, "Okay, bye."
It is very cut and paste and formulaic. Only recently did I come to the conception that the mystery team, or whatever they call themselves, they're actually a superhero group, and I hadn't thought of it until...
I guess they are, but they're like...
Technically, there's also a theory that they're all high in a van.
I feel like they're like the Aquaman of superhero groups. Like
the Aquaman of superhero groups.
Like they're so boring. I feel, but I mean they're not. The thing I like to compare it to my favorite one, like I didn't really find, like, I don't know why my entire life I've always been in love with stories. And I like detailed stories. Scooby-Doo is not, like, they're not dynamic. And I didn't really think about this when I was little, of course, but like Jimmy Neutron has a lot of like actual dynamic characters with a lot of backstory just because it had a movie before it. And Scooby-Doo had a lot of movies too, but it wasn't necessarily all canon. And I think I kind of blame like my liking of stories on my mother, because she read to me from birth. Like if I was awake, I was reading a story, or my mom was reading it to me. And the first books that I remember my mom actually ever reading to me were the Harry Potter books. And characters in her books are really dynamic, and I just like, I feel like I would watch the show and I'd be like, okay, well, what's the point? But I only see that in hindsight. I don't really see that I didn't see that when I was younger. Mostly probably because I didn't have the vocabulary, but... Oh, sorry, I was so tired.
No problem. It is almost midnight.
It is.
Yeah.
It is Hannah's bedtime soon.
Ooh, speaking of Scooby-Doo, have you heard of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, and you should watch it?
I have, I have, but I don't really know a whole lot about it, and I'd be willing to try it, but I'm not gonna like, yeah.
Okay, the reason why I recommend Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is because I felt similarly about Scooby-Doo as a kid. I still don't like old Scooby-Doo for real.
Yeah.
But Mystery Incorporated has an overarching story for all the episodes. Each of the character relationships get developed and they go in ways that you don't expect. And team history is brought into the picture. The idea that they're not like the first Mystery Incorporated.
Oh,
and
that's
that
cool.
they're underlying
That's
things
cool.
in their city. Yeah.
Did you like, I don't know why I thought of this, but, well, I do. The whole, like, crime fighting and backstory reminded me of Kim Possible. I love their backstory. Do you remember?
No.
Whenever, they're in preschool, and, Kim and Ron went to the same preschool, and then, like, Ron was getting bullied because he still had his imaginary friend, and Kim comes up and does her martial arts and saves them from all these bullies, and then he's like, and then Ron was like, he said something like, Rufus and I thank you, and Rufus was his imaginary friend, and then she was like, you're weird, but I like you, and then that was their friendship, and they, like, in the movie they explored that, and they showed that. I don't know why I've always really liked that. Now that I think about it, I feel like my tie between best children's cartoon is Kim Possible and Jimmy Neutron. I loved Kim Possible because it was such a feminist show. And, like, I think, like, the entire time of me growing up, like, I didn't know that people were not feminists. Like, I thought that was, like, I thought that was just something that everybody kind of accepted. So I guess I just appreciate it a lot more now. But yeah.
Let's see. Oh, can you create an improv story for us?
An improv story.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a topic?
Tomatoes.
You know I hate those.
Exactly.
Okay. So little Jimmy grew up on a tomato farm. And yes. And he always had a dream of planting cucumbers instead. And then one day he inherited the farm, and from his father, he got too old. And then he decided he was gonna plant his cucumbers. And then people were like, where are the tomatoes? And then he started planting both. And then he made the best cucumber salad in the world. The end. That's about as interesting as the story I can think of about fucking tomatoes.
Not bad. I like the salad angle. I did not expect that.
I mean, thank you.
Let's see. Oh, okay, we got 30 seconds left. Do you have any finishing thoughts for the people?
Let's see. If I had to pass on one word of advice, watch Emma Stone's video on feminism and believe in that shit. That's about it.
There we go. Would you like to do the sign out? Also, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Bye, guys. I'll see you in future episodes.
Hey, guys. Welcome to Midnight with the Henna!
Are you gonna, like, finish that? Yeah.
So, yeah. Tonight we're going to be interviewing Hannah Tobin. So, Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I traveled the world most of my life. I'm very... I don't like sitting still, especially staying in one area. It kind of irritates me. I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Woo woo. Go Panthers. Yeah, I had to throw that one in. My favorite color is purple, and I hate being called Hannah Montana.
Yes!
Yeah.
Sorry, I fucking hate that shit, and okay, sorry, I
Most Hannahs
had
do.
to relate.
Most Hannahs
Sorry.
do. It's kind of like pisses in your Wheaties. Okay.
Okay. If you had like your own planet, like let's say you were God over another planet, how would you form it and why?
Okay. If I had a planet, I would form it to where it would have one side always be dark so it wouldn't rotate, and one side always be light, so that anybody who's on that planet would have to rotate. And the people would rotate, but not the planet. Damn. But on my planet, there will be tiny little areas where, like, you know how Horton Hears a Who? But, like, it would be things that were forgotten, like all your toys that were forgotten, actually become another dimension. And that's why you can never find them, because you forgot where they were. And when you do find them, that means that dimension has been destroyed. So every time you find something, and on the planet at least, you would destroy a dimension, but it's just cutting it off. It's not actually like blowing it up. It's just cutting it off from your dimension. Yeah.
So losing things creates dimensional gateways.
Yeah, basically. And then for that, we would move on to all the people would find it weird. They don't see color. They only see black and white. But when they draw, that's the difference. There are only a few occasions where you will have an artist in the family, and once you do, they are considered like royalty, because when they draw, it turns to color. That's the only time they can see color, is when they see art or certain, like, let's say, you know how we have the wonders of the world? There would be just those colors. That's the only time they would see colors. Dogs could see colors, though. Yeah. Also, there would be no animal abuse, in case you wanted to know. Because there would be no killers.
Would you say it was peaceful?
No, I don't think anything's truly peaceful. So, yes and no. It would be more of compromise instead of peace. So it's like, well, there's going to be some times where you're going to be upset at someone, and there's going to be times that you're not upset at someone, so you kind of like base that off of how that planet worked. Like that section would have, here's how I think of the houses. Everybody's seen Star Wars, correct? Well, you're going to answer yes, because if you don't, you're a dipshit.
I agree.
Basically, you know how they had like the walking kind of, yeah, where they would live in it though. You remember this? There's something like this. I can't remember what they're called. But instead of like it would only come to a point where they would walk, and the days were longer there. So if someone walked all the way around, it would be like a full day for them. And they would never sit still, just for the fact that they would get to choose where they wanted to go next. Each different place had a different section, and each different section had its own wonder, something to learn from it. So they'd never truly know everything, but they would get the chance to try to know as much as they could.
If you ran into other travelers who have traveled parts that you haven't been to, can you kind of like talk to them and learn stuff?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the main goal of the race of people who live on this planet would be
to try and accumulate all that knowledge, or do you think it would just be to live like a happy life, or to achieve artisthood? Like, is it possible to do it without being born into it?
Yeah, but it's really hard. Like, really hard. I think it would be more of just to try to be happy, because you would never have that opportunity of being upset about sitting still or not. And I mean, even if you didn't want to leave, you could stay where you wanted to be, but most people would travel. At least that's how I believe my people would be.
No, I was actually thinking about that. Let's imagine you have like some nomad societies, and they travel the whole planet and they adventure and search for knowledge. But then you have settlement societies, and you have different cultures, one for the side that's always dark, and one for the side that's always lit.
Well, there are still sections. You don't remember me saying there's sections of each place? There can be people still in that section. So, like, it's kind of like traveling to a different continent, but there's no ocean to get around. I mean, they still have lakes and stuff like that, but there's, like, no huge ocean to, like, separate everybody. So, like, there would be people who, I mean, there could also be magic, you could say, on my planet, because, like, people in the dark could actually make light without having light. And I'm not talking about just putting in a light bulb. I'm talking about, like, actual light orbs, is what I'm thinking of. And every time, like, they would walk out and want to, like, read a book, they make a light orb and carry it with them. So, like, that's something you could learn. And there's basically without the wand. But you could do that and understand pretty much. I mean, there's nothing. Even our fantasies are something you can learn, like lightsabers. You can make a lightsaber there if you wanted to. You have that ability. It's not a gateway to cut you off. It's like all over. You never stop. So, like, even if you had an elderly person, they would know everything, and they could have traveled for hundreds of years. But, you know.
Do people sleep or die?
They sleep. Yeah. They do sleep. You don't not. And I don't like the thought of people not dying. Not in the sense of I don't like the thought of, like, I want everybody to die. It's more of, I think with that, if you had a constant life, you would kind of get bored of it. Yeah. Because even traveling would get boring after doing it 200 years of traveling. And I mean, I haven't thought about how long would be a year for them. A dark, and I've never thought of this before, this is purely right now, having a side that has pretty much, I guess, out of everybody, there's going to be that one place that makes so much pollution, like America, no offense,
Why is that guy like happy?
Because it's Panic of the Disco. Okay. So.
Yeah, you actually are running out of time. You can only get 13 minutes at max because I think the Wi-Fi like drops out.
Continuing is like you basically, you're gonna have more self-conscious people about the earth and trying to, well, I don't know what I would call it.
Environmentally friendly.
Yeah, basically. So that's what would happen, and then you'd always have that one place or two places wherever you went that just didn't give a fuck. And I mean, they would be as, that's the thing, they would be as like high technology as they wanted to be. So like they could make shit better than, they could make like teleports and whatnot, but it would, I feel like you wouldn't be able to take it out of the area you made it in. So like you could keep it, but you can only keep fragments, because if you, it would be more healthy for everything. And literally if you tried to exit the area that you built that in, it would disappear. It wouldn't stay.
Would it go to the lost dimension, and would you have to find it again?
Yes and no. Like, it wouldn't be lost, but it'd be in a keepsake, and even keepsakes are still lost things that we forgot about. Because by the end of the day, you're going to be like, what? I don't even remember what I was doing. So that's what I would think.
Okay. Now, I am going to have to stop you, Hannah, but I do want to get back to this later and ask you to do like a freestyle story based around the planet that you formed. But first, I want to get back to Hannah if she's cool with it. I know she kind of wants to go back to sleep. But I want to ask Hannah the same question, because that essentially made an interview right there, was the planet question. That was awesome. Dang it, I'm getting rung in my pocket, which means Gabby's probably like, where you at? This is way longer than normal. You guys stay tuned for more content.